it's thetawanalynn. Welcome to my channel, and today I have another review for you. I am reviewing the Patrick Ta Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. It is beautiful. I love it. It is full of mattes. It is full of pressed pigments. It is full of shimmers. It's it. If you like earth tones, warm tones, and you like mattes, this is the palette for you. So in my review, I'm going to show you guys as I apply it to my eyes, give you my feedback, and show you this eye look. So let's get into this look. All right, let me scroll back a little bit. So we gonna be a little zoomed in. I'm gonna be like here because the focus of today, like I've already said, is the eyes. So you know, face is not freshly, well, it is freshly moisturized, washed and moisturized, because you know we say that every time we start. But today I'm starting off a little different, since the show of the day, oh, look at all these prints, is the Patrick Ta. I already did my face, so I've already done my complexion. Everything is done. It's set. This is setting powder under my eyes, which is why you see that. I will move it away later on. But so this is the palette. Let me show it. So if you see up here, the first row is pretty much shimmers. The second row is all mattes, and right here, these are creams, and it has the little plastic flap to keep the creams from bothering the rest. So this is a great tool for fall. For fall, if you want a great fall time shadow, this is the palette for you. Like I said, it has mattes, it has shimmers, it has it all. Now I have used this before, but I realized that I haven't used it, did a review on it. So I found that you guys love my reviews. That makes my heart smile, makes me happy. So I was like, let me go ahead, instead of doing a fall makeup foundation routine, I'm gonna do a fall review of this palette for fall. And you can still buy it. Let me see what it retails for, because I ain't had it up yet, but that's okay. And I love this complexion combo that I got going, that I use when I want to be like fancy or whatever, which I do have a review for, so watch the review for that. And it is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Baby, that foundation is amazing. So go watch my video, go purchase it. So this palette retails for $68, and if you hear that loud noise, if you're new here, I'm a mom of a 3-year-old that's about to be 4, and if you have a 3-year-old, then you know they do the most. So he's out there hollering, doing the most. Anyway, so it's $68. It's called the Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. Like I said, it does have cream, and it's matte and metallic. It is vegan, so if you're interested in that, but yeah, I super duper love it. So let's create. I'm just gonna sit here and let my creative juices flow to get me what I want. So I'm going to start off with this this like brownish color. So I'm gonna start off with that, and it's like a skin tone color, so I'm gonna start with that one. And I'm hope that I am. Okay, let's be right here. So tips, you always want to start with a color that is similar to your skin tone to kind of build your base. You don't want to start off with like dark and not build your base, because you want that gradient effect. So always start with a color that is your skin tone. And as you see what I added, it's kind of similar to my skin tone. It gives me a little bit of color, but not much, because that's where we want to start. So we did that one. I usually do simple eye looks, I ain't gonna lie. Very, very, very simple. So it's usually like a 2-3 colors, max 4, like max. That's if I'm trying to do the most, but typically I'm usually like a 2-3 color girl. So I'm going to build up my base, my crease, and I'm going to use this red color. I'm going to use that. I'm going to put that next in my crease. So right here, pretty much, if you can see what I did. So right up in here. Now you want to start in the back first, back here, because whenever you first get the color off of your when you tap in the eyeshadow and you put it on your eye, it's gonna always be more pigmented when you first apply it. So if you start in the back here, your outer V, then when you blend up here, it's not gonna be as pronounced, and that's what you want, because you don't want up here to be super duper light. One thing about these shadows, they blend so good, like so good. I love the way that they blend. The color payoff is really, really good. Sometimes, like when colors, with us being dark, sometimes colors don't show up like the way that they seem in the pan. But I can honestly say these shadows do show up in the color that you see, and you don't have to use a lot for it to show up on our chocolate dark brown skin. So kudos to you, Patrick. And I do believe Patrick Ta was a celebrity, or is a celebrity makeup artist, so he didn't just build a company and not kind of know what to do. So that's always good when you kind of have experience in makeup and you know what works, what doesn't work. So now I'm going to go into this darker shade, which is the dark brown. I'm going to use that to go into my outer V, like right here. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's really cute. And I didn't really use a lot, and I'm not gonna use a lot because I don't want my inner crease to be super duper dark. Wow, I like this. I really only use this palette like once, so I've never really just played with it. So it's good to play with it and be able to really see. And this dark brown is really showing up. Like, it's coming through. And I'm not having to use a lot, which is always good for me. Like, I love that. So we're gonna just tap a little more. We're gonna make sure that our eyes match the intensity. So I think I need to add a little more right here. Now, another thing, I can't talk. Another thing that I like about this palette too is the size of the colors. The size of the colors, let me show you. Oh. You see like how wide they are? Like for the palette, he gives you way more color than most eyeshadow palettes. Most palettes, the squares are smaller. So that's good. Now for our crease, not crease, lid. What we feeling? What we feeling? I don't know if I'm feeling this orange. I might be feeling this orange or this gold. Let me see. Okay, first of all, these shimmers are like toppers. They're not full colors. Okay, so that's something I don't really like. I don't really like that. I like the shimmer shades to be more pigmented. I don't really like when they're toppers, because when they're toppers, that means you have to go in with another color on top for them to look a certain way. And I don't really like that. So what I'm gonna do, since I want to do like the orangey one, I guess I want to do the orangey one. I'm gonna go in with this. It's kind of a shimmer, but it's not the shimmers that are at the top. I don't know how to say it. Like, it's like a pressed pigment. I think that's what it's called, like a pressed pigment. It's not a pressed pigment, it's a shadow that got a little shimmer in it. So I'm gonna go in with that one first on my lid to see how that works. So let's see. Okay, so you can't really see that on my eyelid. You gotta really build it. Okay, so that's one thing I don't like. I don't like. Patrick, you was doing good. You was doing good, Patrick. Now, really no. Whew. You see, that's not even really a big difference in my eyelid. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna put it on the other eye, because remember, if you do one thing to one eye, you gotta do it to the other eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on there, even though we know that it's not as pigmented as we want it to be. I mean, it's cute. Like, if you're trying to do a like nude color that's like your eyes, it would look really cute. But for what I was going for, it didn't give me what I needed. But that's okay. So now I'm going to use my finger in this orangey one. And I'm going to just go on my lid. It's not giving me orange. It's giving me like gold. Which I didn't really want gold. I wanted this like orange that it looked like in the palette. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. It's just giving what I didn't I didn't want it to give. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just I didn't want that color. But we're here now, so. And I've had to like swirl a lot. I've had to swirl a lot to get color. So that's not good. Okay, so I'm gonna close my eyes. This is what we looking like. It's cute. It's just not what I expected it to be. I expected it to be like, look, it's this color. It's this color right here. You see, that's not like gold. It's like orange. This one is like gold. This one is pulling orange. But on my skin, it pulls gold. I like it. The only complaint that I have is that you have to use like your finger when it comes to the pressed pigments. Your finger works best. Do not use a brush because it's not gonna do nothing. Nothing. So use your finger. I honestly should have went with this little bronze, but it's alright. It's still cute or whatever. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do my liner, and I was gonna do like my regular black liner, but now I'm going to use this brown cream. I think I want to use that. Ooh, do I want to use that for my lashes, lash line? No. Okay, so I'm going to use it for my lower lash line, and I don't think I want to use it for my top. I don't know. But I don't have a liner brush. Let me go get my liner brush, and then we'll try it. All right. So this is my liner brush. I'm going to go into let's see. All right. So this is giving, oh, y'all can see it. It's giving brown, but not the brown I was expecting. I was expecting a darker brown, and it's giving me like brick brown. I don't think I want this on my top lash line, so I'm gonna go over it. Let me just add it to this eye because I just want it to be even. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to use it on my lower lash line for sure. this is the finalized look. I do like this eyeshadow palette. It is, like I said, perfect for fall. It is a great fall eyeshadow palette. The mattes are amazing. The matte shadows in there are chef's kiss. The eyeshadow size, it seems to be bigger than other palettes, so that's good. The cream, it was creamy. It was good, but for my skin complexion, it's not dark enough. So maybe if I want to use it as a base on my eyes first before, maybe. But other than that, I wouldn't use the creams because the creams are not dark enough. And the cream that I did use was the darkest. The other cream color in there is lighter, so you can kind of know how that's gonna go. What else? The pressed pigments, they're good, but you have to layer them. So you're gonna have to put another shadow on and then layer the pressed pigments on top of it. Now that goes for the two, let me see, I'm opening the palette. The 1, 2, 3. So 3 of them seem to be pressed pigments, and then there's 2 that are kind of like shimmery shadows. I used one of them when I put it on my lid first before I went in with the pressed pigment, and then the other one is like a bronze. So maybe I'll try that one a different time. But overall, the eyeshadow palette is really good. It is a everyday shadow. Like, if you don't like color, you like to be neutral, plain, not plain, but more neutral tones, earth tones, skin tones, this is the palette for you. And like I said, the color payoff in those mattes, amazing. To me, it is worth, is it worth $68? Ooh, that's a good question. I do think it's worth $68 because the combination of the mattes, I can literally use all of the bottom row. Like, I have used all of the bottom row. The other 2 times that I used this palette, I used the other lighter 2. So yeah, I would say it's worth the $68. I would. If you have a palette that's similar, that I know, like the, dang, I can't even think right now. And I know Natasha Denona has some palettes with like a lot of neutrals. If you have a palette with neutral mattes, I would say skip. But if you don't, and when I say neutral mattes, I mean good mattes, not chalky mattes, like good mattes. Most people don't. I know on the pro makeup side, they have a lot of brands that have good mattes. Like, what's that? Viseart, like I couldn't think. Their mattes are really good. And I have like a makeup pro palette from them. But most people don't really shop makeup pro products unless you're like an artist, a makeup artist, a pro artist. So I would recommend it. I would. If this is your lane, them your colors, you need to buy it. So that's it. I hope you guys like this review. There is no wear test because, you know, I only do wear tests with foundations. But I have not done a eyeshadow review. Have I? If I have, it was like 1. So it's really good to kind of film it and see and let you guys see on my skin how it looks. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when new content drop. So that's it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.